just gotta bring this up right now. Lay it out on the table. Well, so I got started in music. I got started with my family. They do a cappella 50s and 60s music. So that's kind of where I came from and how I got into music in the first place. I'd go and sing with them. I was like the little Elvis, you know? So that's what made me love music. And I moved to Nashville when I was basically out of high school. I actually moved to LA for a couple of years and then moved to Nashville, and I was always, you know, gonna be the artist, gonna do this, be the rock star. This town is one of those towns where people can be here forever and never have any success, and I was blessed enough, you know, within, like I said, like a year and maybe a year and a half or so to be, you know, the #1. It ended up going on to be the most played song of the entire year, and which was 2011 now. So most played song of the year. We were the first duo to win ACM Duo of the Year since like Brooks and Dunn, who had won it for I think whatever 15 years in a row or something. So it was crazy being like a young kid and, you know, having all this crazy stuff happen. Being more progressive to me is just, it's not because I'm trying to do something different, it's because that's just what I like, because I listen to every type of music. And you know, when I first started producing, we were always considered edgy even when we were producing, but I was like the rock guy. I think it changes over time. So now that I'm doing it for me, I'm doing it for other people too, like you said, but I'm doing it because not because I have to, because I want to. And I feel like when I had my record deal on a different label in town, I was doing music because it was what they needed and wanted me to do, and I wasn't having fun doing music anymore. You know, like music was not fun. And when I lost the fun in music, there was, you know, I was still producing stuff, but as an artist, I was just like, man, this is lame. Story, but since I was maybe 17, I had this opportunity. I don't know, one of my buddies, friends or whatever, they were like, hey, come play at our school. And, you know, it wasn't my school, it was someone else's school, and they were like, you know, we need a band to come play whatever. I can't even remember what it was. And I went in and I played this show. I was like, this is like a great idea. Just why don't, you know, all these people are playing these clubs at like 50 people, and they're not getting anywhere, and they're not having any influence on anything. I was just thinking to myself, you know, this is kind of a cool concept. I can get in front of thousands of people, you know. And so that's how it kind of started. And over the years, I kind of stopped doing it for a while, and then as I got older and started having more success, I just wanted to go in and start sharing what I did, because I came from this small town where nobody can be anybody. I mean, really, I mean, I don't know anybody from my town that's ever done anything, you know. And so it was one of those things where I was like, well, now I have power to at least help influence people to be able to be the best that they can be at what they want to be at. I like to think I'm getting younger every day. You know what it's done for me? I'll start off what it's done for me is it's kind of made me realize that you can influence people with music, and I've always seen people do it, but I've never known how to. And so it's still teaching me, okay, this song impacts this person a certain way. So why not bring that into a positive light and help influence them for good, and, you know, kind of create a little bit more of a movement. I think a lot of people sleep too much is what I think. I really do, because they're like, well, what do you do this? I'm like, well, I just have so much drive and passion. I want to produce music. I love it. You know, it's like, that's fun, but I also want to be the artist. So anytime someone tells me you got to focus on just one or the other, I'm like, no, I don't. I just got to sleep less and work harder. Yeah, we could be lovers. Yeah, we could be lovers.